We are in the studio this morning with Celicia Thomas, who plays Lucille, and the lead Sherelle. Good morning.
Hi.
And Roshara Francis, who plays Little Eva, amongst others in the Sherelles. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Part of Beautiful. Carole King.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Terry, this is a treat. We didn't get a chance to see the show, though.
We didn't get a chance to see the show, but I know so much about Carole King because I grew up, listening to Tapestry. I mean, so many of us did. My best friend's older sister had the album, and we would go spend the night and play the songs over and over. But what I didn't realize till I got older is how many songs that her and her husband, Jerry Goffin, wrote way before Tapestry.
Yes.
I mean, it's part of the history of American music. They've written so many songs.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Well, welcome to Omaha.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is this your first time?
Yes.
Both of you, really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
I've never been to Nebraska.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, you coming back?
You know what? This is our first, our second day here.
Oh, wow.
So we still have exploring to do.
Oh,
There's a lot to
okay.
do.
Let's just start right now. Obviously, the old market you've heard about. You need to get there.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to the zoo today.
You got to get to the zoo.
The
zoo.
is one of the best ever.
Yep. And the new elephants, they're finally here. Past shows haven't had a chance to see that, so we have all of the. It's almost completely done. You'll enjoy it.
All right.
I can't wait.
And of course, all the food that we have here and the coffee
yes.
shops is just a
Keep
wonderful
hearing.
town.
Yeah.
Big time.
Very friendly people. I would say.
So, let's talk about your roles.
Okay.
And what it's like playing your iconic roles here.
Okay, I play Shirley of the Sherelles, the lead Sherelle, so I sing Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? And I also play Lucille, the secretary to Donnie Kirshner, who's like the big producer guy who kind of finds Carole. And it is so much fun just kind of mixing it up throughout the show and interacting with everybody else. I feel like for the ensemble, we're not so much a part of the storyline, like the relationships, but we get to perform a lot of the music that Carole King wrote, or Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil, who are also in the show.
Awesome.
And?
And I play Little Eva, which she was actually their real-life babysitter, and they kind of show that in the show, and she sings a locomotion, and also I sing background with the Sherelles and the Chiffons when we sing One Fine Day.
Wow.
Classic song.
Yeah.
So much
Yes.
fun.
I know. How long have you guys been with the tour?
We've been with the show together
From the beginning.
From the beginning,
Wow.
August 2015.
Wow.
Wow.
And even more than that, I don't know about you, Rashara. I was cast in this in 2014.
Me too. October 2014.
I was November 2014.
All right. So, what were you doing when you got the call?
I was taking a shower. I was still covered in suds. I said, that could be the call.
And
Of
you
course
ran
it's
out.
when you're in the shower.
Yeah.
I never finished that shower. I had soap on me for the rest of the day, honey. It's so exciting.
Oh, I was driving to the city. I lived in New Jersey, so I did that commute into the city, and I was going through the Lincoln Tunnel, and I got the call, and I was like, what? Wait, what? And then I was going to go. I teach also, during the day I was teaching, so I was going
You
to my...
do?
I do. So I was going to my students, but I was just like, wow, I have to wait this whole time for this amazing thing, but I was so excited.
We had to wait 9 months for rehearsals to begin.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so crazy. So right before this, I was working at Disneyland, and it was truly a dream come true job. I had so much fun. But I had it on my heart to get to New York, and I didn't have a reason to leave Disney. But I had just visited New York City, and this homeless man said, I don't know who you are, but you need to move here, and you need to do it now. And I had gotten chills, and I'm like, that could be a sign. And I literally, I called up Disneyland that day and told them that I was in New York and that I was going to stay. And I put my notice in and came back 2 weeks later. And when I got back, the week after I moved, I booked Beautiful, the Carole King musical. And my life has been changed.
I bet. How fantastic.
That's amazing.
That's like a movie. That's a Hollywood movie right there.
You make a musical just out of you two.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, did you actually know the songs prior to getting that sheet?
Some of them, yes.
Some, yeah.
Like Natural Woman and Will You Still Love Me, I actually knew. And some of the on Broadway that the Drifters sing. So, yes, but you just learn so much about her history and just the whole catalog. You didn't realize she wrote so many songs. And Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil, they just wrote so many songs, as you can see on this sheet.
Well, yeah, Terry, you're looking at them there.
Yeah, well, iconic. Aretha Franklin's You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman.
Yes.
That is like an iconic song. I was surprised by the Monkees. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. The Drifters, of course, on Broadway you mentioned. And then also the Partridge Family.
Who knew?
I really want to know you.
I know.
Dolly Parton, Here You Come Again. I mean, on and on. All I need to know, Bette Midler, the Pointer Sisters, Phil Spector, on and on and on. And it's just amazing because Carol had her own career, with James Taylor and all of that as well, and they toured for so long. So a very, very varied career, and what a great story.
Yes.
I mean, again, like we had mentioned, Jersey Boys, same thing. You don't know how many hits these people have had. You see the musical, see them performed, and you're just like, wow.
So I know these songs, but I'm going to admit, when my friend was like, you should audition for Beautiful, the Carole King musical, I thought, audition for what? There's black people in that? Who's Carole King? I had no idea. And so I bought a ticket, and at the time, it was a sacrifice. I'm like, $99 for the balcony in the back row, all the way on the wall. I can't afford that. But I bought the ticket, and I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I know all of these songs. Growing up, listening to my parents' radio, like, this is what we listened to.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Wow. Where'd you guys grow up?
Fresno, California.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Okay.
there
My
you
son
go.
is actually stationed there in the Coast Guard right now.
Wow.
We were just there over Christmas. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Great town.
And I was
A lot of
born
fun.
down in Jacksonville, Florida, so I've got that history too. But we all travel, we end up, but songs like these just stay with you forever. They really do.
Yep.
Yes.
Always remind you of something.
So tell us a little bit about the show itself. If we haven't seen the show, we don't know anything about it, what can we expect?
Well, it follows the early life and career of Carole King, and when she meets her first husband, Jerry Goffin, they become writing partners, and you see that journey and how it progresses. We meet Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil. They're best friends, but also some of their biggest competitors in the office, and we see that relationship bloom, and also some of their music, and then we get to bring the music to life. And being on stage, we can hear the audience when they recognize a song. It is the coolest thing when you hear the
Yes, it's definitely an experience. Like, the way that it's written is great because it kind of like takes you through all of those songs, but weaves her story in between all of it.
Yeah.
So
it's not just like just a jukebox musical. You leave feeling touched by this woman, whether you knew who Carole King was before or not. You leave fighting for her, rooting for her, and in love with her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you guys go through, obviously, I would imagine you do, because of the roles, costume changes?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
A
Oh, look at you
lot of
smile.
costume
Yeah.
changes.
Girls like going to the prom. So many costumes and
Try on
jewelry
this, try on
and
that.
makeup changes.
Yes.
Little Eva, she has one of the best costume changes, I think.
Yeah, the Shirelles in general, like, we have really cool kind of, we won't give it away, but just cool transitions, and it'll leave you gasping.
Do you guys have a dance background at all? Or singing background? Or what? Oh, boy.
Oh,
There-
yes. I mean, we're performing artists. We have dance experience.
I need to keep her around. I'm like, I don't know how I got in this show.
So out of nowhere, you now became a choreographed dancer. Yeah?
Yeah.
I grew up dancing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great at it, too. They just put me in the back. It's great.
Well, there's still the moves. You have to have those girl
she's
group
got the
moves.
moves.
Yeah.
All right, can we see 5 seconds of, go ahead. Show us some of the moves.
I remember
iconic.
these.
Yeah, that's iconic.
I saw Dream Girls.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Right from the 60s.
I'm really great at the standing at the microphone dances.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It's fun.
All right, well, through Sunday, so Carole King, It's Beautiful, the musical, you got to see it here while it's in town.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is going to be great. I'm glad you guys are going to get out and check out the city.
Me too. It's a really great energy.
And before you go, who plays Carole King? Should ask.
Yeah.
Well, she mentioned Jess, right?
Oh. That's an
it's a
interesting
complicated question this
Oh,
week.
okay. It
This
is.
week,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So
We'll have to wait and see.
you'll have
Yeah.
to just
Wait
see.
and see, but
Okay.
whoever you see is dynamite.
Okay.
We
That's
never
awesome.
we never have anyone on stage who is not dynamite.
Well, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can
Be
imagine.
you two here.
I know.
I know.
This is just a part of the cast. I can only imagine.
How long does this show run for you guys?
Oh,
Still got a
man.
few
It's
more months.
ongoing.
So I think they just posted the 3rd year online, but I
Wow.
think it goes even longer than that.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys, congratulations on landing a great
Thank you.
role.
Chris, thanks.
Yeah,
Welcome
big
to
time.
Omaha.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys at the Orpheum.
All
Okay,
right.
sounds
See you
good.
there.
Oh, show us the iconic move again.
We'll do, yeah. I think the Drifters do this number.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a I don't know, something like that.
If someone calls in sick on the Drifters, you guys can fill in.
We got it.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be making up something in the back.
I love it.